How to take care of a friend's dog guy. Decide if you will stay at your friend's home. Depending on the length of time you'll be caring for the dog, you might consider simply staying at your friend's home for your own convenience. Or, if you will just be caring for the dog a short time, simply checking in a few times a day might suffice. Either way, you will want to discuss this with your friend beforehand. How often you check in might depend on the dog's needs and activity level. For example, an older, more mellow dog might only need 1 or 2 short walks a day, while a younger, more active dog might require more frequent attention and checking on. Follow the normal house rules. Ask the owner what the normal routine is for the dog. Is the dog allowed on the furniture? Does the dog get 1 or 2 walks per day? Is the dog allowed in the backyard without a leash? Should you leave the dog's food down all day? Whatever the normal rules and routines of the house are, try to stick to them as best you can. That way, the dog will feel more relaxed and won't develop any bad habits while the owner is away. If the dog is usually left alone during certain hours of the day, it might be a good idea to let him be during that time. Since it's part of his routine, it will be easier for him to get back to normal when his owner returns. If the dog has a certain walk routine, like walks at certain times of the day, try sticking to that schedule. This will help keep the dog in its usual routine, even while its owner is away. Meet the neighbors. If you'll be going in and out of a friend's home while they are out of town, make sure the neighbors know you're allowed to be doing so. You don't want to end up with police knocking on the door because a neighbor saw a strange person. Before the owner leaves, be sure to have them introduce you to the neighbors and let the neighbors know that you'll be dog sitting. The neighbors might also be able to pop in and let the dog out if you have an emergency, so ask the owner to leave a key with a neighbor they trust, and get that neighbor's contact information. Greet the dog with a treat when you enter the home. Once the owner leaves, the dog might be surprised to see someone unfamiliar entering the home. Keep a little bag of treats in your car or bag, and offer the dog one when you enter the door. Make sure you use a type of treat that the dog usually gets. Try grabbing a handful of the treats their owner already has. This will help the dog relax and trust you when you first enter. You might not have to do this every time you enter. Just do it the first few times until the dog is used to you coming in, instead of its owner.